Good afternoon, country people them. PIDGIN News Debate. Now another one, number 2 world time. We will meet up for this month for August, country people them. Inside Tori for this afternoon for Saturday. We go try for look some of the wrong thing them way be pass inside the week. We sabi say week we just finish. We talk this palaver for Phoenix. We will not sabi. They be lock their workplace. For Sika palaver say gendarme be die for day. But Sunday way pass, they don't open them as soon as sabi. We go talk that chapter this afternoon. Now so said we go look inside Tori for this afternoon for talk this trouble way pass on Jombe. Way for Sika fight way he pass for a nightclub. Some other boy he turn back for caught different person in foot. Now for Jombe way that one he pass. Weekend way we pass for inside Mongo division as we talk for now. So we go talk chapter for Waka for Vex. Some small confusion will be happen for place where they call them say Limbe where some boy them where the show say they pay them they be make Waka for Vex against development where they want bring them for town. On top chapter say different people then say they be get eye for the same place where they be one use them for bring the development for town for Limbe. Tori for this afternoon we no go forget pastor where he talk for school picking them say may they know we have face mask for Sika chapter say they been attend them for devil and Sabi say that church they be lock am for Yarin Day will be promised. So we'll go talk that one for PIDGIN News Debate. Plus Mami Chief we me are the calling now so na Iron Woman for Akak village. Now for Campo where he turn up for before DO for talk say he don't too much. Say no fit the social left say they carry timber them from a village then development no nothing you know the pass for day. Inside Tori House for this Saturday we get Ogacha Waters. I salute you. Good afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. Good afternoon.
Yes, GC they go on. How they think they pass?
Yeah, we just started yesterday and it go on well.
Okay.
Smooth for the various region then we don't hear as the right.
Okay. And we sabi say Douala plenty internally display people then they.
Yes, they plenty.
They don't run go back or na see get some of them.
No, they be already register for here, so they get only for right for here. So
okay.
they did.
All right. Another person will get this afternoon. Namula Shulnana Mula with the salute.
Thank you, Ambassador. Massive opportunity for salute. Diblo Kitchason assistant Diblo Aristophan with the CV right now. We hope say this so this Ndungamen go pass fine or they go enjoy them.
All right, country people them inside Tori for Equinoxe Tori House. Week will just finish maybe. Ogacha Waters just tell we waiting be that Tori where you really touch your heart this weekend. As we be the follow Tori for the whole week. Which one be really check it touch hard? We sabi say Kunkuma on Thursday. It be Guy Commandia say the 22 player them where they be Nadamba for Cameroon for 1990 World Cup where they be don't promise and say they go give them house. May they give them better house them inside country and sabi say plenty of that player then say they don't die. That Tori how you be here after 30 years. With that promise they can be, even though now only for paper, we never yet sabi whether it will be. But how you hear that story for your own side?
Yes, Mr. Ambassador, I just want to talk say it is so Cameroon na Cameroon. Why are the talk say Cameroon na Cameroon na? Because we take decision there for people then where they already die. This player then normally they be get for enjoy the thing the way they be already that is they get for enjoy because of the thing the way we don't represent Cameroon. Bring plenty thing them for inside our country. But now most of them don't already die. They all things as you rightly talk, it didn't only for paper. They should say tomorrow we don't know whether that paper it could turn be at the rating. So we see say it we always the follow thing in only for back. If we continue to go front, means say Cameroon could go front.
All right,
thank you.
Mola Jules, 22 players. Nkunkuma sign book say they must to give them better house them. Better book where he sign them. It become 30 years after with some of the players the way they be make history with Cameroon for 1990 World Cup. Some of them they don't die. The most recent one is Stephen Tato where he died. And that book now just signing. You should say thing they go work after 30 years.
I don't think so because what they for economics what they can say utility. Whether satisfaction depend really on time and place. If they forgive these houses them for these heroes them maybe for 1992 they for enjoy them past now because most of them they don't be again alive. Louis Paul Fede we be already going Massing Benjamin then now we'll get Tato. If they give you that house now how helpful that house could be for them. So I beg say next time when they want give this kind of assistance when you want to appreciate somebody, may appreciate them when it be necessary and the right time and right place. Maybe not now.
Okay, and that one with the hope and with the social continue go open with eye and for here and sabi the kind of house them where they go give them which kind of house na house when come na do the build and keep them or na team where they just right then they get for start build one after another. That one that two will never fit for talk. Well, inside with Tori for this Saturday as we talk for now, we go talk this one we pass for Phoenix. Make we take una go for that agency we na a boss a motor agency wanna sabi septi we be pass for them, it be consigned na this gendarme way be go peace. You know be get 100 for pay, if you want go change money for can give money, whether na waiting cause provoke, fight is start. So till they knock that gendarme then it die, country people them. But just now, as all the talk, commander be come for up. Now deal for Douala one be block the place, and after we block the place, if be talk say they go block the place for at least 7 days. 7 days it pass, they keep to their talk, they don't can open the place for say the company it start for continue for work. Other people they be the check say the company go remain so for long. Other one they talk say no, if they lock them, it go be nothing with plenty of the people there the Phoenix or the company don't give them work. Them too they go remain for house, they no go get some other work for do. 7 days after or so, after with this what thing happen, Mola, the place it don't open back.
Yes, the place be open back. Though I not like, I don't be appreciate what will be happen for day. I don't be glad I said they kill gendarme for day. But to an extent, I be happy I said they don't open up because of some economic reasons. You know, so when they close a whole enterprise, so as you just talk, so many people that they suffer the consequences on unemployment they be, and now be at the eve of the next academic year. Just imagine say they for push forward the opening date maybe around October. Imagine how maybe the after effect on children ready for house will not be involved directly. So I'd be glad as I don't take this decision, say me they open them so soon.
All right, Oga Chair Walters, this palaver for Phoenix, how you see them? You be there with that group for people that they talk say me they lock them for long, or you be there with the people that they say no, me they just show them small open eye then they let them work again.
Yes, we know say Phoenix now a very big agency where they take people them from your own day to Douala and they give at the moderate rate. Then they don't employ plenty Cameroonian. Then where they work for this very enterprise. So I'd be very glad for say they don't open them back. And as my brother Mula don't really talk, you know that when man don't die, you know, really be a very good thing. At the talk so we tell them from my eyes because the family too it losses. But I get one thing where I feel really talk for if I forget opportunity, I will talk for people that where they wear uniform now say when they get law for their hand, now law where they pass through for all man. This 100 would be the only they help for buy toilet tissue, for buy something then where they could use them, buy even water and other things for clean the place. You know, it mean that say they mean that some kind of money for this place. So we just give for respect rules and regulation. Then we for inside constitution. Say more begin to keep our environment clean. When we know say when man clean, he be closer to God. And so Bible talk. And then if we live with places then where we live around where dirty, it shows say we not go easily be healthy and we know they gonna ahead with the kind of back.
No, you just try for talk say that 100 now for use and buy toilet roll for use and clean place. You want to tell me say all the money that put there, Sabi say they pay people them, they pay work people them for the place. So you want to say 100 or 1,000 for buy one toilet roll, it pass the company and it come na time when minister says Oga NS Masenangale BPH, he says we don't talk again. Say toilet them na jaw. Toilet they no get for pay them. If you go pay some person, say you want travel with so and so company, it give automatic right say you get right to for use your toilet.
Yes, this commander of where the talk say minister give, I think the thing it just be implemented after this incident will be get up. It just not been something way if you run this for since. Anyway, in a personal business. You see this one son a personal business because he didn't know how he manage his own business. So I just for me, I just feel say why for no fit don't give the 100 and then think them continue as we for country.
Well, so you be the talk just so Sabi say the gendarme man may so rest in peace. He no be get coin You sabi as we coin hard. Mola, you want to add something on top?
I want to talk say this, so some sectors them like this hospitality, tourism, and if possible, transport sectors them for this country. Some law be stated say before the one give you an authorization maybe on that, some certain services they ask them for that, like the toilet facilities, and are free of charge. So much so that you know if you go for some hotel, maybe you go take your one beer, you drink, you want to go toilet, say maybe you pay. You know if you go for some bar, you go drink your beer, they say maybe you pay before you go toilet. So it be one of the compulsory services then where they ask them for these companies then before they give them authorization. And if you take note today, so some of these transport agencies then they need to pay for the money just collected, just be that say that you want try for exaggerate. No that the money get for help them for pay the workers then or the other way. But we're here, say Mr. Etundi, the bought share for Finex, finally, he don't talk say yes, now free of charge as from today. So at least we welcome the decision.
Now the fear now for them now say if they don't talk say toilet them and jaw, they go still continue for clean the toilet. Now another question that
for sure.
Now, another thing that way people they get for follow up. For sick I say you know if you go for toilet with the toilet dirty, where you sabi say maybe some person they get for clean them and 100 no they again if they take them.
For sure, time they will recruit that person we get for keep that place clean. The only condition is say that unless he get customer before they go pay. And as far back as maybe the late 80s, that would be small for Kumba. Council used to come for compound, can't verify with toilets them. If this toilet be clean, they be punished with. So if today some company they get a toilet, they see they get for go visit and they punish them too because toilet at least it get something to do with our hygiene. So I be sure say this so this show run take come it be good and again for expect say maybe that place be always clean. They go for the send health maybe actors them or agents them for those agencies and they go verify so that they drop a conclusion say it be very very hygienic.
Okay, Mr. Ambassador, I just want to add something where we maybe it be related to what we talk about Finex. Finex we know say a very big company where they employ plenty people them, and the position for Finex for Douala it be for Douala 1, and then it be for central town. So for just the toilet them, if they for don't leave them, any man buy them sell them, man where the worker pass now for road, he could still enter this very toilet and the mess it could be enormous. We know for fee, we know for fees we stand them again. Now I feel say now one of the reasons why they talk say me they pay 100 francs, even though Mr. Etundi he don't hear as minister talk, he don't talk say now a free service where they give for a customers them. So but now I don't know now whether now only customer go there. Now they pay the problem.
So you still stand for the fact say no, they for maintain the 100.
Yes, for me, I for talk say me they know if government don't decide say me they know maintain the 100
no,
francs.
I mean if government no for don't talk, you want and say me they continue for take 100.
If for no man, say me they take 100, take care of the place.
So if you go pay your ticket, you want travel some agency, then you want go peace, they tell you say pay 100, you agree for a pay, where you don't pay them their ticket.
I want to say more understand something for your question. For me, I want talk now say keeping the place clean. If the place the clean, for all man use them. Now my main aim. Whether now how would it be?
All right. So Mola Jules, I will say you know they now for 100 side.
No, I know they for 100 side. I be sure say if they take decision, see the place be clean, it go clean. That's just a decision.
All right. We go take una go for different chapter. We go talk these two boys the way they catch them to for inside Douala here for this week we'll just finish. Now for talk for people them for outside too, may they look out the kind of people there they meet up and for social media. No be na all manifest where they use them, when are the correct person. Make we take una go for judicial police station for inside Douala here. Week will just finish them. They be show we some two boy them, country people them, with them set up the sabi for knack machine, and as well as the knack machine, they use face for Samuel Etofis and even fun for Bamun. The Sultan for Bamun people them, for say make the use and knack people them stick. We get Njoya Ibrahim, with 27 years, as soon as CISO, and it is on a person with the knack stick, knack machine, then it knack stick for people them. Another one will be a meet up and for day na Pefura Njoya Seidu or Pefora Seidu Njoya. He then at 38 years. The one them, as I talk, they be done the use face for Samuel Eto'o fees and even face for Sultan for Bamun people them for his and next stick. Then he talk for the people them as well they so the two people them Samuel Eto'o and the Sultan they for one group where they find player them where they go buy then they sell them for outside. Now on top that one they don't use and the next stick for people then too they get hard plenty for come out for outside country for go play Damba. The next stick for person we come on Mali. Next stick for different people them for outside. Then the team where even touch people them over. Now this Italian man where we hear say now the lookout money for Samuel Eto'o a woman with the Naki stick 250,000 euro. Where if you put them for France CF in around that kind of 163 million francs, 750,000 francs. Where they so they be tip from that man. So investigate where police people they make them last they put the boy them inside their trap. Now with the here saying just long line saying a chain for say the one group for people them where it they so they don't the next stick mola we get boy them with the sabi technology or they feel work for computer and it they like saying for say work no day. Now why that? Where they enter for inside this scamming thing as we they call them, where they say plenty scammer than just now they don't enter now for inside Douala.
Yes, for sure. We'll get some model for Six Sigma where would they call them where you finish they give you yellow belt of which they as we say this. So when some occasions it happens, so you get for ask why 5 times. These boys them they really be capable, talented enough where they fit through use maybe cyber, then they represent some certain persons and they knock them stick as you talk. These boys they really be competent. So I feel say na unemployment be the cause of all these things. If at all say after their training they forget means for be employed, they forget means at least for work so that they earn a living. This they not for think for be so do some bad things and so. So to an extent, I they appreciate what the way the law enforcement officers around do will already catch them. But to an extent, I know we say they send them for prison. May they set them as an example so much so that companies they go feel say they feel be very useful to them so that next time they use that their talent for positive things them. Then I blame 2 we Cameroonians them who over get big hearts. I don't know what did happen. Person will just call you, tell you say I need this kind of money. You send the money, investigate for try for know if at all the money go for the right position.
And I say when they show you their document, they show say they original. I know if you get no nothing for them if you ask question on top.
Not true. Say really be original, but to an extent, it just be say they would like easy path, easy going. Now why that? Because if you can't tell me say this, so my pikin might give you 200,000 so that my pikin go join some school, maybe football school for boya. I don't just give you that kind of money. I'll first investigate for no. You be who? I try to get the identity. I find where I feel you physically more discuss. I don't limit myself only on phone or internet because plenty bad people they hide under internet behind different faces them.
Now, Mola Junana the talk say the boy then made them no put them for Ngata. You agree?
I feel say for me, the first thing is one that say me they give them first better casting. Because if they give them better casting, it could give now opportunity for others than where they struggle for come up. Because they so they get formateur, they get people them where they train, they get the other people them where they do for the background. This thing as we see so it gets if we continue for the dig they go, we'll discover say they get a whole school where they pass through. All these things the way they happen for the whole country now because you see today you go for class teach Pekin, it will come tomorrow. You need to struggle, use your number, begin knock you stick. I want to talk as Oga don't talk for they say it is so me they no send them for prison. For me they give them better casting so that me others then copy. And the thing they now just because we know they get we know they get job opportunities for Cameroon. And these job opportunities where they come now for so that me the people they not be idle. You see this one now the idleness is the devil's kingdom. They no get no nothing what they do. They no even want work again. If you even give them for company, as my brother talk for they no go work because they only look now for front for see how much they go fit get them. Company no fit pay them the 183 million 700 something thousand. They no profit easily pay them for this for the short period of time. So they don't really get eye for money. Than me, they put them well, lead them correct first before they give their own sanction the number of years. And then before I go down for, I want to just talk and say, you see, if small one, they don't start big. They don't start big. Now, this is why we encourage, we parent them with government, waiting there for, say, me, they send the picking them. Me, they train them for school first. Because most of them, they don't go school, they get the technology. But work no day. But me, they send them for school. We could move the devil for inside their skin, and then they could be good Cameroonians.
Okay, teacher the talk. When teacher the talk, it means say you understand what you mean for that palaver. Now we go take una go from Jombe. Now some kind of thing, revenge. As so if we talk, will be happen for that side. So for Q4, for that side. So from Jombe for Mongo division. As we to re-enter for we here fight is start now for Sunday night. Where they fight for two boy them. They fight for inside bar where they be the drink with some woman, but the fight no end for them. After we they knock one, that one he turn back for revenge. He enter for Q4 for meet up Ikombi. As we enter for the Uti colors. As we to re-enter for we EM. You know he be get plan for cut he hate, but they like say be mix hate. Then he cut nine foot, so he foot all he come out. Now way the other boy then they enter for the same house where the man be the shidon. Say he they so he no be the house. Time they come so they come out all it in them bonham. Police people they want come where the boy they already come out in there for outside house they bonham where they define the person where he caught their friend a foot. Now that boy says oh yeah he did for on top sick bed for side for Moncoupe. Now we hospital for that side so for inside Mongo division. Now this palaver for vex if he talks say that boy them they vex even as we talk say they can't revenge. If una get fight then the fight no be end fine. You be get for come back for come for cut your friendly foot, then the other put they be get right for go burn that man in them.
Yes, Mr. Ambassador, I just want to talk now say be a very pity situation. Normally I just see that man he no get hurt. He hurt sometimes there for inside your hand. The thing where they call and say anger where they even preach am for church. I feel say na anger don't make him he behave the way he behave so. But now the really talk say it be a very bad thing. Me will be king the commot iron on top man because are they so I know say they know they sell eye for market, they know they sell foot or they know they sell hand for market. So when you do so it means say you don't handicap the person for life, you don't dismantle it and you don't ever do anything in life. That man wait there for hospital I'm not sure say he could ever come out do something normally. If he well he no could ever do something normally. So which are the one proposed that say it is so people then still get that heart that we call devilish heart way in the bid. You know, they want change. Thank you.
Mola, even if now which kind of vex, you be get for if something they do you go cut money foot and the other action where the other people then take them for the person who cut money foot, correct?
Me, I never go ever encourage jungle justice. If person doing something where you vex, it be better. So you find that body that's big, you go complain so that they punish it. Then I go tell these boys the way they like for fight. We no be animals them. I will get lucky say for Cameroon here we'll get some federation like karate, judo, and why not taekwondo. If you see say those you like fight, you get that power, you get that confidence of fight. Go register yourself under that federation so that if you fight officially, you will win medals them. Wait tomorrow if you earn a living towards that. So I need to encourage them. Then for that population where they decide say for go pick things and they burn them, it be very very discouraging. If at all, so business some law officer for day, like those population where they even born the things, I will put them too for sale, even for 3 days, for tell them say this, so when something happens, so una calm down, una settle down, una reason out so that may not happen again. Nobody say una go burn the things them. Burn the things another crime that una the commit them. Una the act negative thing another negative thing. So no correct. For me. Okay,
we go close that chapter from Jombe country people them. We enter for this other one. We go take una go for Limbe. We go talk the story one after another. We go start with this waka for vex where he pass for number 17 day for July for that side. So for SDO for Domop for SDO office for Down Beach Limbe. This you them they be the waka they sing. I no go gree, we no go gree, or we no go gree. Now the thing that they be the sing waiting make and they sing. They talk say they hear say some house it day way they want give am for some man where the man want build some tori house a day in partnership with some other white man people. Then when and governor says he don't give the house. Now it show say another person they too they fight against that same person. Now anyway they so he set up this young boy them as well they come out. He promised them all 5,000 according to tori way we be get them last now 2,000 they pay them for them. Now after that work for vex for 17 day for July, the same group for the boy them 126 of them they turn back for the person wey be dey consign for make Asia or for talk say they dey sorry for till it happen. Make we enter for the tori for Ndongamen side as we talk 126 of that boy them. Now they say they come back again. They can meet up the person wey be dey consign on top this chapter. The last we fit show with the next image as we the talk on top as we sabi it be in a chapter where they be provoke and they do waka for vex for on top this one country people them. We enter for the Ndongamen side. We enter for the Ndongamen side for inside them for talk with way he pass. Yes, now be that way he dey so the same you them where they be come out, the same you there they come out, they can meet Chief Fonderson Jiko when I say be the person when governor he give the authorized say make he use house where they be don't abandon them. So that boy them they can beg now for they will then say they confirm setting way tori house he be talk palava for money where they be give for them 5,000 for say make they use a match. Now way he force them for make that we no go agree so they write letter give for SDO. Now before they want come out or then they be write their name the sign book where they send them for company commander for gendarme them for that side for Limbe for show say true they be people there they be use their head now use them. Now make we take una go for the house where be consigned place where they be go ask for permission. The last make we enter for side for that vaccination house where it is on the place that where governor he give authorized even as when and governor in them country people them they don't talk say it is so na place where they do the one give as well they want put development for this say make they put radio for the house if for even been a thing where when they put the radio it go give up for people themselves for side for Limbe but the space one at the same so the house where they use them na house where they don't abandon them for 25 years no person he never use them. Christmas, it even she done for outside the house for 25 years where they don't leave the house where they never feel for use them. Then person in one camp for can develop other people that they can't cry say they no go agree for circa 5,000. The same people there they go back they confirm and they talk say this so they be use their head now use them now Christmas in house at for the same house where they be do abandon them for 25 years. When I go see say the house old age don't catch them cement for upset be do already start for fall. Now the big question people that they ask whether now waiting step a day some person they want bring development inside town and for place where they be don't abandon for years then you dey send some people that say may they deny say may they no do the place waiting it be if you make person for be so now don't see and say the cement say for house say if you don't fall all house now for inside Limbe and Bujunanam and you sabi the place fine now when you follow the story as we pass from step 1 step 2 step 3 it shows a thing that is also continue for pass of we country for underground.
You know, say with hunger and poverty, it don't push youth them for this country. Made no reason again. Because if we go down even through politics, you could discover and say some person future using money, he call about 1,000 youths, if you then 2,000. He say on a match for talk say ambassador, he name them as smart. They no go reason out or just take because one year say 2,000, the your match say ambassador, he saw name them as smart. Where it be very, very aching. They need the reason out. So not just because of this poverty and hunger. And secondly, I the beg youths them for this country, may they change their mindsets. May they learn for think before they react. This person where it don't decide for say one open some radio station for the more look the advantages them first. One, now employment. It go create at least direct employment, 20 people will get direct employment for them. Then we will get about some 10 people that will get indirect employment for them. Even those people that can't make call box in front, they go at least earn a living. I go help to for develop that area. So this person where you don't call them for give them money, make them match. That is part of corruption. And I feel say they so law officers them, the Attorney General get for open an investigation so that if they see that paper where there will be signs, say they will take money, then they match. They get for call that man, they summon him for court. because that is part of corruption, and corruption it be sanctioned by the law for country.
Oga Waters, this palaver for inside Limbe, 5,000 for say made a match against development where they want bring them for town.
I don't even want to say me you call 5,000 because lastly they finally get them at 2,000. And I want talk in line with which way my brother talk for day. You know, this time around people don't know the reason. Man, they see something we red, it talks say black for Cameroon just because he want get something we could put down from up. So we see say this, and when we look the image and see say woman them even day. So ngondere them be day. So one day they we look them, you don't know thing we don't fit take and before they hold that placard and what paper they work on. So yes, they no go agree. And most of them when they talk, so they don't really take something. And they take something when a thing when a bad thing we take and have them up. So one day they take and smoke and so one day swallow. They know you talk normally as people then they give for talk. They know you reflect for any information. You just see small 2,000. If they for just leave them, if you just see they run broke, they run born some place where it cost million just because of the 2,000 francs. So this country, well, I feel say it is so. I don't know whether God could send some people then very special for Cameroon, because Cameroon get plenty pity. Because when you look which way man they do today, you know you look about, you know you think about tomorrow. If you only see now how my belly could day. How my belly could day? You didn't even forget say belly could day how tomorrow or for evening. So I don't want to talk and say if all we join hands, look the state of development we could enter for inside Limbe. It could not only be now only people them for Limbe could be there. Plenty people then come up from different area, and this will just boost the morale of our country, and we go now ahead. But thank God God don't touch their heart. They don't come back and visiting them. Don't come back to normal. And the radio station, it could be, and it could bring awareness for plenty things the way they happen for a country.
Yeah, but at least as you don't talk, thank God he had before you pay some person say may do some the kind of work for Veze come out again for can talk say Asia for the person way they be doing by the trunk for Cameroon. So it means say even as we maybe after the two they take and finish, they come back to their senses, they talk say no, you know if it happens, so na good thing.
Yes, na good thing. But I feel say so these boys that they come back can talk Ashana because it is so the donor no be respect the amount to be promised them. I be convinced say if you say forgive them the 5,000 they for close the amount. No money for come out. Now they tell youths then say they no sell their conscience so cheap.
All right, another hot case, another hot story inside this week. It concerns this church. They call them the Tabernacle of Freedom. It is for that side, so for Yawende. Now church, according to Toriwe enter we here, it be go take book for association. It can't turn be a church. For far away, we go check say they don't close. After we governor be talk say me they no open. But that's how enter for church. Serious prayer be the pass. And their prayer be then and say people the way they want can lock the church, make Holy Ghost, he fire them. And they be the pray serious prayer. So te even gendarme themselves they come out. They be sabi say well this church be don't lock. Sabi say governor he be make investigate on top the church. Wait till we enter we here. He talk say church. They talk for picking them. Say may they know wear the face mask. May they know wash your hand. Say all that thing they nothing them for Satan. That picking them to they go school. They no cover their nose their mouth. As so they want write their BAPC exam. On top the same thing. They deny for wash your hand. When they talk for them, say may they do, they deny, they miss their exam. So, Oga Governor, Nasa report be make investigate. After I finish make investigate on top the chapter, he comes to say true. Now the thing that way the church do and the news and they picking them, they miss their exam. Plenty, they beg them, say may they come out, they deny. So now by force, after we DO, says become, he talk with the people, they say may they come out, they want lock the church. The people they also deny, they talk for them, so then by force, where they only take them before they come out, then they lock the church. Now, plenty people they don't talk. Some people they talk say they know they respect people them, or people they don't talk their talk. But people they say for the quarter for side for Yahweh, the way they lock the church, them say they glad. They say for sick, I say they know disease or sleep for night. Now, question: you been a teacher, Ogacha Walters? This church, he go take book, say he been an association, no be na church. Now. They come talk say they be church, then they cannot doctrine where they give for the picking them. The governor be get right for local.
Yes, Mr. Ambassador, my heart be very heavy for the kind thing where they happen for inside our country. Even begin for God, when Jesus Christ, if he say, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and give to God what belongs to God. Now, Queen Elizabeth want to talk that. So it means me will give way now for God. Give then the one we give for Caesar, me they give him for Caesar. So if for me, I feel say we Caesar for here now government. Government don't talk say me they respect all these the 7 measures them for fight against COVID-19. It be true. You get for respect them. You respect them because you are giving to Caesar. You don't get for talk say this so you God don't talk say na the one I think they for Satan. God be talk you be there. If you are you will be there for day. So no the administrator them be get right for lock the place. They begin for lock the place because they be overthrown head. Not be say we talk say me they no pray for God or me they no worship God. God will get for worship God, but worship God for country where you dey. And then know the various how to respect the certain norms and when they for inside that country. And then you will discover say they know the respect be mutual. And then even for Bible they talk about respect. So we get for respect our authorities. We no respect because they don't fair come for they send 2 gendarmes. They no come out. They say as they act again reinforce before they come out. They no even come out. They force them now force them out of the tabernacle. I feel say it not be really be fine. For me, I for just talk say me they for come out before they see how the problem could go and how we feel. No man no stand against God. So I feel say the one na matter for lack of respect for the nation.
So Mola Jules, plenty church and they don't come. Man no sabi which one if he go, but the one he make attention. The thing we governor do for you, he correct or he no be for do am so he be for do more.
We governor Mr. Nasiri Paul Bia, I really appreciate what we do because no country for this world don't ever get an economic boom through prayers. If you see countries the way they really be rich, where their per capita income increase, na country where they get at most 4 religious groups them. I take for example Rwanda for here with Paul Kagame. He decide for put an end for certain churches that he live now only 3, and today Rwanda be one of the countries them for Africa be very very rich. Then for the other side are the blame to government because of laxity. If this particular group be asked authorization because they want just create an association, today it don't turn a church. It happened just under their eyes. They begin for wake up. They say no, una authorization being just an association, it not being a church. Therefore put that one down, they've closed them ever since. Then secondly, I don't discover and say we be too weak-minded. Pastors them or some people they call themselves prophets, there is seize opportunity just because of being naive for really exploit way. And then they discourage any person may not go church, but at least you get for learn the good one against the bad ones them. You don't go imagine say when you see people that they worship for them physically, you don't understand say they get problem. They don't be physically well, they not fat, they not be fresh because they lack maybe the minute things them what they need them for this world. But they go pray every day. If you see the pastor, you go see you can put some big motor for day worth about 50 million. Meanwhile the worship person day for day they wear a chang shoes for day. So I beg them and I even ask we pre-parents them. So not for accept some more children they go any place or they take some certain laws them. This COVID-19 or 19, we don't give way on certain laws, they more respect them for avoid maximum spread of this disease. They say this distanciation will go for respect them, but these people they still go for them, go pray among them. So when they say they spend night for them, then now they say no one wear face mask. Why? Because of God? No. Even God say help you, then God will help you later. You don't go for just decide for respect them wholefully. We're not correct.
Now, okay, we could talk part for this school picking them where they go school. They talk for them, say they wear their face mask before they enter. When a part of the law, they now government they talk. And they talk, say they wash your hand, they deny. Then on top that one, they deny say they know the right exam. For say pastor don't talk say the school picking them. You check say na just spirit or na just respect or they obey talk with the pastor we don't talk.
Most of the Christians of this church them, they born again churches then they be brainwashed. Because apart from that where they say pastor don't talk say and no broken homes them for Cameroon here where pastor they tell you say your man, your master for house now some which man no sleep with you again they accept. Sometimes pastor go even tell you say go for your go pick all your jewelries them or valuables that you can't give you so that may pray on top or you go throw them. You go accept. So it just been as say Cameroonians them. They be brainwashed by these pastors. So at the beg government may take a decision. They close some of those churches them. We no say yes they worship God, but that God don't help where. Ever since when Corona they outside, ever since when Anglophone crisis then they where they would beg say may put an end. Who's our pastors then they don't be pray so that may the crisis then come to an end. Coronavirus will come we don't care about 6 months or since March we recover from coronavirus. Who's are the pastors then they? We hear say some pastors themselves that they die. We don't hear say some other one don't go for mountain for go pray so that may come to an end. Yes, what will be the effect of that? How good that prayers don't be for we. So we need to be very, very conscious. So the begs may take a decision. They close some of those churches then. They leave at most 3. So that more develop.
Yes, side for that picking them, you be teacher.
Yes, it be very bad to say the picking them not finally write the exams. And it be a pity. I not be happy. Because with the struggle, even for you for be Christian, you must be learned. You must learn how to read Bible. If you don't read the Bible, how you feel no commander for God. So now only for go to school, they they grow now through school. Change from humanity for different change the bad humanity for be correct person for inside society. So it could be very difficult for say me pastors stand talk say me picking they no write the exam because they say me they wash simple hands when now for their health situation. It means that they want to say me the Christian then die. So I know if you say that act will be talk so it be correct, it be a very bad thing. I don't know say na evil spirit before they take that act and the spirit of God could fight against evil spirit.
Okay, we go remain for inside the center region this time around. Now the long road, that big road when come now the plan for Bill and for we different motorway they come from Douala, you know go meet up if you go Yaoundé, and one way come on Yaoundé they come you know go meet up for Sikase road it go be open. Then they call them for Queen Elisa say auto road when come now the Bill and for we just now governor for center region. Now say Paul Beya if we go for the villages them where this auto road they pass for them for try for see as we walk it go. But one of the big problem them where it they so that people themselves they be a complaint on top. It consign now say they don't block them their own road them where they use or go for farm. Sabi say for Sika this palava for this auto road they don't deny they say me they don't even pass a day and this road it pass for inside the village them where they need the fit for even do anything. But just now that palava for roads they ask me they give them another small road the way they feed the pass a day.
I feel said so before the one reach this level for tar the road, some certain feasibility studies that we get for be carried out. They be get for go meet maybe the villagers and ask them their needs. So that they propose. If that thing they for respect the various steps and not feel so for reach this level. And I still beg the government, say no be too late, may they communicate the dialogue with the population, with the villagers them so much so that they'll get a lasting situation, a solution, because we know say they so place a road pass development it follow. So we still beg them say may they do everything possible for come to a compromise with the villagers them because we too for dollar here we need that road.
Ogacha Waters?
Yes, we will don't overwork for study looked also for other country them when they want take something like this kind of road when it bring development. They first do wait with my brother talk and call them for this some first they very work and look how the thing and they look the advantage, look the thing we go disturb people them struggle for arrange with population before they start to take the road or they start construct the road. Fine thing they ever come sometime it is spoil some other one. So the road na good thing, but we get for understand say this so people then the year back now because of the road, even though tomorrow it could fine.
All right, and as well the commode for program for today, we go talk some more. This one will happen for Campo. That will finish this PIDGIN News debate number 2 for inside August month. We talk this small quarrel will happen between DO and Chief for Akak for that side. So for Campo, we Mami it deny say make they know they carry timber again from inside the bush and for Akak village go for outside. Reason for this chief or Mami chief now say waiting say it dey so. As well the firewood they come out, them for village they suffer, their roads they fine, light they, better hospital they, water they no service where the money where they go sell their firewood them, they go, so he block road. Dio says we can't talk, he talks say me, I be a big man. Mami talks say no, lie to lie, me and you, we been a collaborator, they say no be my big man. So Mami be turn up, he talks say that thing must to end, where they can't carry firewood, then them for village, they also remain poor. This woman, me I don't talk say normal, they be get for give him a die for the work we do.
Yes, they get for give him Musanga, and that Musanga it be now because it didn't look now he own. Because the Mami they so if you look well, they some people they want pass they give Mami something. Not be only that thing when Mami they take away the way it is young, it be important for you. It go correct you. It look now how future tomorrow for you for come even for Campo come for inside town. It pass now for outside. Motor don't spoil road don't all finish. The one we not only look na Campo, plenty of we forest them where they around we for here. If you go for down the Bambari now the same thing. It is so wood the only come out, firewood the only come out. We know they see the development where they go. So we see say when the one come out, you see forest authority them, they get their own small thing. They will see people them when they look out Ministry of Anafor, they get their own. Only people them as they get and so we know they go ahead. With the economy they remain the same. We discover say plenty stick them where they come out for inside the for inside the forest. Stick them like sapele, mohogame. Now big stick them that. Where if in other country them that stick them, they get for arrange the road for go for the place where they stick them there. And they really encourage them between the practice which when they talk for Queen Elisa say afforestation. Afforestation now when you cut stick, you plant 10 so that tomorrow Kofi isn't do something. That woman did where they talk so if Cameroon government normally give a lookout, discover say na a good citizen because it is struggle say make Cameroon begin to go now ahead and it look na own. Yeah,
it is like person the support Konkoma plan say 2035 Cameroon will be better than China.
2035, it depends who they go still be alive, because I need to understand why today we still talk about 2035. All the same, if you saw a city where they happen, we understand say that the consequences of this law where they be voted and where they be elected for decentralization of 1996, wait till today, be applicable. So now the consequences then that. So I feel say this, so if at all decentralization exist fully. We don't forget this kind of problem. So I encourage this chief, this Mami, so that make other chiefs and traditional rulers them for all maybe part of this country. May they imitate, they really stand against these decisions the way they come out all from the central government because now for the good, for this particular country. Because we need to understand why they would exploit natural resources from a given village, and these villagers they not be able to reap the advantages them from these resources them. So with the back this other one day, so like the one where come up for Bamunjun where he too the try for knocking hand for table, he said though they get for respect to the culture, respect traditional rulers them, because it don't put me understand say yes traditional rulers then are collaborators them for the deals them. It no be say they be maybe sub persons them for geo be appointed by the central government. Meanwhile those traditional rulers them it be an ancestral power where at least they inherit them from their ancestors and the entire village they be for their position where they for day, so they get for respect them wholefully.
All right, last story for this Saturday. Country people them we go talk this one way pass for Cape Town. This week we'll finish City Mayor Victor Nkele Ngor it be lock business people them place where they no agree open for country Sunday, Monday them, and as we put number 2 lock for day, he say until the people them they can pay money before it go open them. But according to where they put them to they cry say when they country Sunday, so some of them they very far away. They no go fit for work out with the food for come for Kumba big market where it dey for town. So plenty people that this also talk say this way they lock business place for them. They know that say na the thing they way go end problem way they say then say the sabiti way the pass maybe when they put final full stop. All the kind of thing that will no go surely happen. Binet place that this also continue for local. Monsieur Ogajunana, it go help for this problem or it go worsen the thing there.
Even the city council chairperson, he understand very well which they go on. Now just say he want just maintain the post because he want maintain the gari with the drink and whether they come also call television American film. He understand very well. Say they so this traders them people that they sell they buy and sellers and they so they for middle for some road the other side if at all so they open them amber boys them they go disturb them if they don't open them government go disturb them. Why they don't send now those military people American should down for their door each store get about some 1 military man from morning to evening, or why they don't use now military motor put them for road so that they carry maybe the traders them from one town to another so that they help them. So I beg them say this so if we say beat pikin you no get for avoid the pikin for cry. When beat man give you the room may cry so that may expose the problem for you. No beat you there close him out.
Yes, just one for act na say for which way Oga don talk for the other side say yes when you lock money store it means say no sell. It mean you talk say can't pay he go pay na which money where he no even get the transport for come for workplace for market for sell he go first cancel for who way place then dry. So for me I just feel say it is so we just leave the thing they made workers to the worker. Nah, my own that.
All right, country people them we don't finish for inside PIDGIN news debate number 2 for inside moon for August. Ogacha Waters, thank you plenty.
Thank you so much. We'll coordinate us another time.
All right, Mola Junana, plenty thank you too.
Na me again for thank you. I thank the house too.
All right, we thank all people that will make Tori. It happened fine for this week and even PIDGIN news debate. For person where miss, you feel also look for Sunday for 8:30. We go meet up. Me, I go meet up with you if Papa God help on Monday for we normal time then. Una hold on tight.